BrownGirlBella.
Back again to bring you more lips, lashes, and luxury. If you're new, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and then don't forget to tap that notification bell so you're notified each and every time that I upload. For all those returning, welcome back. I decided I'm going to do my favorites for the month of September. As you know, I took some time off during the summer, so I did not do a June, July, or August separate video, but I did do a video encompassing all of the summer months, and I will link that up above and also in the description box. But today is dedicated to September. I'm going to talk about some of the things that I have been loving, both hair care, skin care, just luxury items that I love, and I'm also going to be doing an unboxing. First, we got some housekeeping to do. Have you subscribed yet? Have you joined the Bella Brigade? I am on my way, hopefully I'm on my way to 3K. And when I do hit 3K, I am giving away a ton of stuff. I have been squirreling away all of the faves that I love. I'm giving samples, I'm giving full sizes, I'm giving away palettes, okay? I'm giving away lipstick, okay? I'm even giving away some of my favorite lashes. So you don't want to miss it. It's open to everyone, including those outside of the United States. Yes, I know I'm gonna go ahead on and bite the bullet and pay for shipping, but it's important to me, as always, that I give back to my babes who have made this channel what it is. I love you guys. I never stop telling you all the time that I love you, because I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You babes have no idea, well, some of you do have an idea of just how hellish my year has been. Whew. Okay. Just how hellish my year has been. And then when I found out last week that we lost someone really dear in the beauty community. Actually, we lost two people. We lost two people dear in the beauty community. One is the SP Nation, Brian. I'm going to show his photo. And the other is the dear, sweet Mel Thompson. Her picture is up here as well. When I lost my daughter, Mel reached out to me, and she was so sweet. She was so sweet and so kind and so giving, and you know, to have a platform as large as she had, to take time out to say, you know, I'm offering you prayers and comfort, that really meant the world to me. So to her family, to Kelsey, to all who knew her much better than I did, I want to say my thoughts and prayers of comfort are with you always. I know how hard it is. I do. I know how hard it is when you lose someone you care so much about, and that pain never really goes away. And sometimes it's so hard, and the grief is so overwhelming that it takes over everything that you do. So I dedicate this video to them and to my baby. Again, I love you so much. Mommy misses you so much. Alright, let me get myself together and let's continue with the September faves. Alright guys, let's go into the September faves. I want to first start off by giving a huge thank you to one of my sorors. Her company is Berry Girl Scents. He has an Etsy store, and I've been trying to get my hands on her candles for the longest time, and every time that I go to order something or someone stops me and I'm talking, and then by the time I think about it again, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go back on it and do it. And it's happened several times. I'm trying to open this box. Several times. And finally, I was on the phone with my line sister, and I was like, we were talking about something, and she had mentioned the SD, because I think we wanted some kind of outfit or top from there. Anyway, I said, if you don't stop talking, I said, I've got to go on this site. I've got to order Wanda's candles. So I did, and I'm so excited. You ever have something that smells so good? Like when I went to my P.O. box and I picked up the box like this, I started smelling the candle and instantly got excited. So let me just share with you how it came. First of all, she packed it, handled with care and fragile. Okay, the shipping came immediately. So I don't remember if I ordered on Monday and got it today. I think that's what I did. And so, oh, so she has a card on here, and it's, you know, her logo, and then it says home and body. It's the SD shop, and her shop is called Berry, B-E-R-R-Y, Berry Girl Scents. And she thanks you for your support, and she includes her Gmail. Then on the other side, it includes candle safety tips. Now, as you know, I'm a candleista, so I already have my candle set, which I purchased myself for my birthday. That was like a treat to myself. It includes the snuffer, all in rose gold, by the way. A snuffer, a wick trimmer, and then this is for the wick itself, if you need to like pick it up or dig it out or something, if it fell into the wax and you need to pull it back up to light it. Then it came pink tissue paper at the top and bottom to protect it. And then she also included a card for, and wrote Soror Shannon. She is a soror. So she says, thank you and enjoy. So I will. And here is the candle. First of all, love the packaging. Very sleek, very nice. Has her logo on it. And then if you lift it up, here I have to break the seal. And then the candle sits in it. Oh my God, it smells so good. Like, it makes me hungry. It smells so good. So the one that I got is called Honey Pot. She even included some matches. And she included another card. I guess this is her business card. So cute. And then here is the candle. No surprise, it is in rose gold. You know, I'm a sucker for anything rose gold. And here is Honey Pot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Honey Pot is made with honey, brown sugar, vanilla, and dark chocolate. It's 100% soy wax. It is a net weight of 9 ounces and it says it's made with love, which I know it is. Oh my God. The candle smells scrumptious. And it has little bits of, I guess that's either the brown sugar. It's probably the brown sugar. Oh my God. Oh. And the dark chocolate, you can smell those notes as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to immediately light this. So I'm gonna trim the wick, and then using her matches that she included in here, we're gonna light it as we continue with the video. So here we go. Oh my gosh. That smells heavenly. It also gives you a business card, so if you want to order more. Very nice touch. Please do go and support her. Black owned businesses, yes. Everything black. I love it. And if you want to get your brown girl another candle, you can certainly do that too. If you want to just purchase one for me, I'll take it. All right, so that is Berry Girl Scents. Her link to her shop on SD will be on my description box down below. So make sure you check it out and make sure you tell her that BrownGirlBella sent you. Now let's start getting into the favorites. So as you know, love candles. My favorite for the month of September has to be this one from the Hotel Collection. Again, thank you so much, Hotel Collection, for collaborating with me on this. The link to order either a candle or room sprays or diffuser, anything you want. This smells so good too. Anything you want, they have it. Just go on their website and take a look. Their prices are also very reasonably priced as well. So there you go. And again, tell them BrownGirlBella sent you. I'm just sending you everywhere. Okay, so let's continue with hair care. So I have to say my coils are doing really, really well lately. And I think the reason why is because I started using Pattern. So this is the leave-in conditioner that I put on my hair whenever I'm washing my hair. And I wash my hair about once a week, sometimes twice a week, just depending on how much I worked out, or you know, if there's anything in the environment that got in my hair and makes it, you know, smell not so great. But I use the shampoo, the super coily conditioner, which I let leave in as I wash the rest of my body, and then I rinse that out last before I step out of the shower. And then while my hair is still wet and I detangle with my fingers, you know, it's not me if I'm not dropping ish like a pigeon. But while I am detangling my hair with my fingers, I go in with a generous amount of this conditioner. I rub my hands and then I put it through my hair and I finger comb it to get out any fairy knots or anything that I had in the hair. And that's it. I leave it alone. I let it do what it does. I don't bother it at all. So I think that's also why my coilies are very good. I use a gel today, so it's a little crunchy, but sometimes I like it crunchy. Sometimes I like it with a little crunch. But I love the way my hair feels. I really don't need any other products when I'm using this product, but I had to say I really, really enjoy it. Now, the reason I went into Ulta in the first place to look for a pattern is because I wanted this, and I am so glad I got it. This is an edge tamer tool. So on one hand it has the brush, excuse me, it's got a little hair in there. On one side it's got the brush, on the other side it has a little comb. And then I love that there's a groove in here so you can really get in and smooth those baby hairs. I'm not really for that swoopy baby hair kind of thing. I'm hella grown, I don't have time for all of that. But I do like to slick my edges up. And I do like to make sure they lay nicely, especially if I'm wearing my hair up. If I'm wearing my hair down, I don't really care. But I do go in, and as you can see here, what I do is I take my other fave, which is Murray's Edge Wax. It is a Australian beeswax, and it has maximum control. And thank you to Sora Michelle. Sora Michelle is a member of my Bella Brigade, and my Sora is also the one who gave me this. So I take my brush, I go into the product just a little bit, and I take that and I brush my edges into the hair. I love that it gives my hair a lot of nice hold, control. It tames away any flyaways. I go in, I brush my flyaways down, I comb them down, and it's done. Set it and forget it. For skincare, there are two things that I really am loving for my skin these days. Well, actually three things, but two of them are things that have been on my channel many times before. It's one of my ride or dies. The first one is this Ole Hendrickson Banana Eye Cream. Oh, I put this in my skincare fridge and I just tap it underneath my eyes every morning and night. And I tell you not, I kid you not, my eyes have never looked so good. Even the darkness and discoloration underneath my eyes is more or less gone using that product. Can't say enough about it. Go to Sephora, get it, put it in your cart right now. You will not regret it. The other thing was something that was gifted to me and I've just been loving. It's by Clinique. It's called Moisture Surge. It's a 72 hour auto replenishing hydrator, and I love this. I go in with just a little bit, so I have a whole lot left, and a little bit will cover your whole face. I love how smooth and soft my skin feels after I use this. I love how silky it feels on the skin when I put it on, and most importantly, I started not seeing as much dry patches along my jawline as I used to get around this time of the year, and especially into the winter season. I haven't seen any dry patches at all since I started using this product, so loving that. I'll let you know how it goes in the coming months, but I'm telling you now, for September, that was a winner. Now let's get into makeup. So the first thing I want to mention is the new by Yves Saint Laurent. I have mentioned this quite a few times on my channel since I first got it, and I will tell you, I'm still loving this. This Glow and Balm that I'm using right now gives me such a healthy looking sheen to my skin. It has a little bit of fragrance, but it's definitely not overpowering. And I just love the way it makes my skin look and feel when I'm using it. And then of course, can't forget the new skin tint. This one is in 17, NU 17. And I just take it like so. Put a couple of strips down the side of my face. And then I use my Sonia G Fusion brush. This one is the base brush. And I love this brush because it just makes short work of blending in my foundation. And this is a skin tint, so it's going to provide you light coverage, which I enjoy. And I just love the way, again, my skin just glows with this on. It just really and truly glows. I like to follow it up with either my McGrath concealer or this new concealer that I got also for my birthday. This is the Christian Dior Skin Correct, and for this product you can thank Michelle Wong for turning me on to this product. When she was talking about how this was her favorite concealer ever, I was like, ever, Michelle? Ever? Favorite concealer ever? I must try this favorite concealer ever. I must see for myself. And I have to tell you, it's good. So far this concealer is working with whatever powder I use, whether it's Fenty, this one by Terry, the hyaluronic powder, whatever I decide to put on it, it really does the job. So can't ask for more than that. So kudos, Michelle, for turning me on to the Dior. Oh, I put too much powder. That's okay. What I love about this by Terry is that even if you put a little too much on your brush, it does not like cake up underneath your eyes. The powder is so fine that it really does not cake up underneath, even when you put a little too much on, like I just did. It's okay. It's alright, it's alright. Now let's get into the eye look. So just putting on this Milk Stick Foundation that is too light, so I now use it as my eye primer, which I gotta say, I'm loving it as an eye primer, and I've had it for a little while now. And even though I have eye primers, I keep going back to that stick because it just does the job so effortlessly. And it makes the job of putting on eye primer so quick and easy, which I love, especially if I am rushing to get started on my work day. This is always a nice to have. Okay, now let's get into my favorite eye palette. And it has to be this one here from Odin's Eye. Now I am going to do a dedicated video on this. This one is Odin's Eye and Fancy Face, and I love this palette. I did a look a couple of weeks ago, and I tell you the amount of compliments that I got on that look. And it's because these colors in here are just so beautiful. Look at that. Each and every one of them just pops on the eye. So we're gonna do an eye look using this palette. I'm gonna start with Lagoon, which is this blue one right here. Taking the Sonia G soft shader from her Sky Eye set, and we're going to throw that into the crease. Mama Pat McGrath's Intensifies Artistry Wand, and I'm going to use that to carve out a space right in the center for like a faux halo eye. Don't forget to wipe your wand off after you've used it so that there's no contamination when you use it again. And then with my Repher number 21, I'm going to go into Blue Fields, which is this color right here. Blue Fields. And with that Repher brush, I'm going to go in and put it right in the center. Using that same brush and that same color, I'm going to run it along the lash line. With my Repher number 23 brush, I'm going to go into Fancy, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to put that in the inner corner. And then with the Repher number 13, I'm going to go into Blue Fields. I'm sorry, Clear Blue. I'm going to go into Clear Blue. And we're just going to pop that right under the brow arch. So next I'm going to clean off the eyes, get rid of any fallout that we may have had from using the shadows. Then we're going to get into the rest of the face. Okay, babe, so while I was waiting for my battery to charge up a little bit, sorry, I don't know what is going on with my camera these days, but between the blurriness and now the battery shutting off, I don't know what's going on. In any case, I wanted to let you know my lashes are on. I cleaned up a little bit underneath the eyes from the fallout, and I put on my other favorite for the month of September, and it is the Rouge Blush Birds of a Feather in color number 462. I am starting to dabble a little bit more into color. I don't know if my babes have noticed it, but I am loving the colors that I have been wearing thus far. The blues, the purples, the reds. Beautiful colors. It's a beautiful blush. I don't have anything like it in my collection, and so when I saw it, I was immediately attracted to one, the eyeshadow palette that I wasn't able to get. It was sold out everywhere, but this blush, I love it. Comes in a beautiful velvet pouch as well, so I am loving this. And it's still available, babes, if you want to get it, and it's only $45. Not bad for Christian Dior. And of course you get the Luxe box to go with it as well. So now I have a new box to my collection. Okay, so let's continue on with the rest of my faves. For the face, I'm going to continue with Dior, and I'm going to use the Cushion Bronze, and this is the Dior Forever Natural Bronze in 07 Golden Bronze. I've been using this since, I believe, the summertime is when I purchased it. So I've been using it all summer. I love this color. As you can see, it gives you a nice, healthy looking bronze. Doesn't look artificial. It looks very, very natural, especially on my skin. I love to buff it into the blush so that it all just blends together. And then, of course, you know, I like to put some on my forehead. And I just stamp it on. For all over the skin, I like to go in with this by Dior, and the name of this is Dior Backstage. This is a face and body powder, no powder. So this I love because it does kind of make everything else that I put on my face kind of cohesive, and it doesn't feel cakey. As a matter of fact, it feels very light and very airy to the skin. I just love the look it gives me. So the color I use is 4N, which is a neutral color. And then continuing on the Love Fest, that is all things Dior, here is the Dior Backstage Glow and Face Palette. This is in 005 Copper Gold. I love every single color in here, and my favorite thing to do is to brush it along the top and also the bottom, and then use that for my own kind of signature highlight. So I love when people ask, what highlight are you wearing? I'm like, all of them. Which highlight are you wearing? All of them. I just love that. I love to see people's faces like, what? You're actually wearing all of them? Yes. I take my brush and I run it across all four, and then I put it on my face. Sometimes I do it from top to bottom. Sometimes I do it from bottom to top. Sometimes I do it diagonally. Just, you know, make my own kind of unique statement with it, which is, you know, what you want to do with makeup, right? You want to make it your own individual, unique statement. And every one of us is unique and beautiful within our own way. And so what better way to show that than in the makeup that you choose. All right, last thing before we forget, we must do lippies, right? And so for me, I am loving nudes right now. Give me all the nude lipstick, all of them. This, I Need a Nude by Natasha Denona. This is in Amorosa. And there's the nudie. Love it. It's very creamy. So luscious. Feels like something, just like a balm all over your lips. It's fantastic. I really, really, really love her lipsticks. Okay, so that is the finished look, and until next time, you have now been Bellafied.
Take over, all the songs.